Any sufficiently advanced technology isn't distinguishable from magic. Arthur C. Clarke. Okay. In the past, I played the campaign, and it was actually pretty short. Maybe like a transition from the campaign to an endless game. Um, well, let's enjoy.
An emergency broadcast. We have detected an imminent asteroid collision with the moon's surface. We are currently assessing the extent of the damage and the number of casualties. At this moment, our teams are working tirelessly to restore communication with lunar outposts. For those still on the moon, be aware that we are mobilizing all available resources to assist you. Conserve your energy and ration your supplies until further notice. Additional information will be provided as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates. Over and out.
I repeat, Crust has declared a state of emergency of the first degree. Commercial shipments and cargo landings are prohibited. All complexes, resources, and facilities on the moon are now under Crust control. All remaining facilities should switch to emergency frequency and report their status. Conserve energy and resources, and await further instructions.
I'm gonna pass the game because if I recall correctly, there was like a prologue to the game, and it's actually kind of different because right now we are on the destruction part. So
what's happening?
let me check if
Director, can you hear me? We're receiving reports that a meteorite...
yeah. I gotta start in the tutorial. But anyway, let's start in the tutorial. I have no problems, even that I know how to play a little bit. So let's do it. All for the is history side of the story. What? Here we go.
HB-11 capsule is delivered to the launch pad. Ready for ascent. Over. Copy that. Start the launch procedure.
Platform 1 is ready for launch. Over.
Launch control. Initiating countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Elevator to home station 1. Capsule HB-11 has begun its ascent. Stand by to receive. Over.
Hook 1 to elevator, ready for receiving. Over.
Destination Moon, base MT4. Docking gateway provision priority. Highest. Course crossing route. Always in favor of HB-11. Priority launch and landing has been approved by Crust.
Alpha team, get ready to head back home. Over. Watch yourself out there. Lunar night is coming. Stand by, Alpha team. We've got visitors.
Tranquilitatis Logistics to incoming transition. Please state your intentions. Over.
Alice to MT Logistics. We have received clearance and hold a signed contract with Mr. Holloway for our mining operations in this designated sector. We're here to commence our activities as scheduled.
MT Logistics to Alice. We weren't informed of your early arrival. We've just finished building the elevator for your drones to access the underground facilities. At the moment, all the electricity is being used to charge the batteries as we prepare for night. We can't route power to the elevator right now, I suggest you keep your mining buddies in orbit for the next 2 weeks while we wait for the sun to come up, sweetheart.
We made it here right on schedule, but waiting for the next morning on the moon, a whole 2 weeks of downtime, is utterly unacceptable. Good afternoon, Director. This is Alice, your Vice President. We have a bit of a situation here, but I'm already on it. First, let's test our connection. Give this dialog box a click if you're hearing me loud and clear, then we can proceed. Connection solid. That's a start. Give me a few minutes to secure our landing clearance. Feel free to soak in the sights while you wait. I'm sure you have a great view of the moon from your orbital station. So, Robert, do we have a deal?
Let me be clear. A 2-week power outage equals job loss and a costly lawsuit for me. I don't care who you are, get Holloway on this. But no power for you and your toys until sunrise. We just don't have extra electricity right now.
Look, Robert, you and I got off on the wrong foot. Our drones were originally designed for autonomous construction and repair, and we've brought the necessary resources. Grant us landing permission, and we'll handle the power situation ourselves. This benefits both of us. More solar panels for you, and we could land our toys and get going. They also can handle the repairs. So, should I update Mr. Holloway on our successful collaboration?
All right, Alice. You have permission to land. Make sure your fancy drones don't break anything. Over and out.
Director, it's your call. Permission to land has been granted. Show this Bob the Builder that we can fix this.
Objective achieved.
Bob the Builder.
Choose a place to land the pods near the elevator. To do this, click on the notification on the left side of the screen and select an appropriate location.
Okay.
Director, your primary responsibility is to ensure resource extraction and processing at our logistics hub on the Sea of Tranquility. Currently, it depends on external supplies. If you can address this issue, even partially, rest assured, we'll secure long-term contracts for you in the years to come. I personally vouched for your mission to the board. I'd hate to send you home with nothing. Better help me convince these old-timers that you are a promising team and your work is the future.
Absolutely, Mr. Holloway. Both the director and I are immensely grateful to you. Our focus is on establishing a long-term partnership, and we'll do our utmost to make it a reality. You can count on us.
Hey, first task is to deploy the cargo pod. Maybe the drones first, then the materials, and let's hit play. Very nice.
To get started, select the required modules on the construction panel and place their holograms on the moon's surface. The drones will perform all construction tasks automatically. Director, place the holograms of solar panels on the highlighted sites. Our drones will pick up necessary resources and begin construction.
Solar panel. Okay, there's a grid. The thing with the pause and play button is that actually the night cycle on the moon is very long, so if I don't have enough power in the batteries, I will have like a blackout and I will have to wait till the sun. I'm pretty sure it's not actually important here because it's like a tutorial and a prologue, but for the actual campaign it is. Oh, and now comes the music. Actually pretty good music.
Objective achieved.
Would you look at that? They've actually built them. Not a bad start at all. Alice, can you hear me? Your drones did a good job. Faster than I expected. All the energy from these panels will go to you, but if you want to work at night, you need to take care of saving it now. For this, you're going to need some batteries.
Well, thank you for your unwavering faith in our abilities, Robert. And I hope we've convinced you that we know what we're doing. And now our suddenly efficient drones will be busy building batteries. Director, he's absolutely right. A night on the moon is almost 14.5 Earth days without the sun, and we do need batteries. Build 4 of them next to the solar panels.
See, that's what I was talking about. The night cycle is pretty long. How do I repeat it? I'm going to mimic this power production and battery building. This is... what is this? Anyway. Now I have to build a charging station, maybe this one here. This is for the drones.
Well, your drones really know how to build. Now use the wiring tool and connect the solar panels and batteries. Next, you just need to power up the elevator and you'll gain access to the underground level.
Switch to the utilities mode and select the wiring tool. You can right-click to quickly access the tool. Shift consecutive.
Yeah, I know how to do this. Now I have to connect the elevator to the network. I believe this is the elevator, maybe. No. Oh, no. This is the elevator. Yeah. There it is.
Now that everything is up and running, let's get down to business. Switch to the underground level by pressing tab.
Objective achieved.
Thank you very much.
Great. To start mining, build the drone configuration module. The elevator transfers power from the surface to the underground level. No need to worry about that.
Okay. Drone reconfiguration module. How is this thing gonna work? I don't remember. I don't recall how. Let's just put it there. Will the drones, yeah, magically go to the bottom of the moon? In the underground phase. Here you can see the materials I need to use to complete the building. Once they are all in the place where the building is going to be, the drones will start building actually.
Now wire it to the elevator to power the module.
Okay. Wiring is a pretty, well, actually a part of the game, so
Pardon my curiosity, but how are you going to extract lunar regolith with cargo robots? I'm far from a robotics expert, of course, but it seems like we have more questions than answers at this point.
you know, Bob the Constructor, we have something called technology.
That's an excellent question, Robert, and I'd be delighted to answer it. However, I need to wrap up some things first. The drone reconfiguration module allows up to 5 drones to be converted into mining drones and vice versa.
Excellent. I'm gonna use 5 mining drones because that's what the tutorial says. 4 actually.
Now let's have the drones excavate an area measuring 50 standard units. In the meantime, I'll have a chat with our curious Bob.
Why use 50 standard units? Why not kilometers or meters? Okay, excavation, something like this, maybe?
To order the drones to start the excavation, you need to use the highlighting tool and mark areas for digging, and the mining drones will do the rest. Robert, to answer your question, our company has been providing repair and maintenance services for robotics and mining equipment for over 10 years. We were involved in the development and maintenance of technology for lunar mining along with the first industrial expeditions to the moon, even before the construction of the space elevator and the full-scale development of the moon by mankind. And I'm pleased to inform you, Robert, that by pooling our vast experience, we have been able to develop and implement multifunctional drone technology that can be re-equipped for a variety of tasks.
Yeah, you sold me the idea.
Did I answer your question in enough detail, or should I send you a set of materials for review? I can throw in a set of coloring books especially for you, so you can quietly make your downtime in the workplace more enjoyable.
Yeah, now she's being aggressive.
All right, Alice, I get the hint. You do your job and I'll mind my own business. By the way, I'll grab a few coloring books as souvenirs for the kids. I'll be heading home in about 2 weeks.
Oh, he's going to die. We know. He's going to die.
Director, I understand that I can be difficult at times, but your Alice is quite remarkable. She reminds me of my ex-wife.
We're all still on the same channel, Robert.
So, what's up with those coloring books?
I'll send them to your wife along with some flowers. She's not likely to get them from her husband.
He's going to die. See, we have completed the tutorial and we are going to continue to the campaign to see the actual prologue.
Wait. We're getting distress signals from everywhere. Director, the alert system isn't malfunctioning. We have to check.
Oh, the debris is gonna hit the space station.
This is an emergency broadcast. We have detected an imminent asteroid collision with the moon's surface. We are currently assessing the extent of the damage and the number of casualties. At this moment, our teams are working tirelessly to restore communication with lunar outposts. For those still on the moon, be aware that we are mobilizing all available resources to assist you. Conserve your energy and ration your supplies until further notice. Additional information will be provided as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates. Over and out.
Now the real
I
game
repeat,
begins.
Crust has declared a state of emergency of the first degree. Commercial shipments and cargo landings are prohibited. All complexes, resources, and facilities on the moon are now under Crust control. All remaining facilities should switch to emergency frequency and report their status. Conserve energy and resources, and await further instructions.
Yeah, right. The big explosion was actually a meteorite or an asteroid. Yeah, an asteroid. That's what they said.
What's happening? Director, can you hear me? We're receiving reports that a meteorite collided with the moon and the state of emergency has been declared. Director, confirm you're on the line right now.
Yeah, here.
You could have done it more quickly and spared me the worry. Director, there's still no signal from the personnel of the base. I'll try again, but my hope is dwindling. Robert, come in. Robert, do you copy? Robert, damn it, come in.
Come on, Bob the constructor. Don't tell me you're dead. No.
There appear to be no survivors. I'm glad you were on the orbital station when the collision happened. I suggest you stay there as long as possible.
Robert, my boy.
We should try to hold out until logistics with Earth are restored. Start with electricity. We still have resources and functional drones. That should be enough for a few solar panels and batteries.
Okay. How was this game played last time? Where's the north? Like, there is the sound. There's the sun. And maybe not enough power. Modern need repairs. Install solar panels. 5 solar panels, 5 batteries. I already did, but let's start fresh. Electricity. Will be ashamed to not follow the grid, but well, what can I say?
Judging by the seismic activity, the meteorite impact occurred on the far side of the moon. We're lucky it happened so far away from our mission, but the strength of the blast wave raises a lot of questions.
The strain of the blast.
Is that all the head of the research department can say? Somewhere far away there was an explosion and we don't know the cause?
You know, stuff happens.
Because scientists are working with proven facts, not speculating on fragmentary evidence. Much more data would be needed to reach the conclusions.
Let's go. These are actual materials. The nice thing is that we are not wasting the sun light. Maybe the battery.
We have
Oh yeah, I have to
electricity,
connect
but
this
our
stuff.
resource reserves are almost depleted. We need to restore production as soon as possible. Let's start with repairing the elevator to gain access to the underground level.
Okay.
Then build a charging station for the drones. Make sure that elevator and charging station are connected to the power network.
Oh, I almost forgot of the charging station for the drones. Maybe near the entrance of the elevator is going to be a good idea.
Director, we're getting word of supply shortages from almost everywhere on Earth. The explosion cut off most of the supply channels from the moon. Millions of people are in need of resources, and we can satisfy that demand. Supplies used to run through the contract system, but it came to a complete halt after the explosion. We might be able to fix that.
Okay. Probably it's going to be a good idea to increase a little bit
The explosion destroyed everything on the surface, but there may still be mining modules underground.
I'm
We
pretty
need to
sure
go
it's
down
going
and
to be
see what we have left.
it's not going to be enough power when once I get down there. The moon explosion destroyed. Okay.
Objective achieved.
Director, we need to reconnect the power supply to...
Okay. There.
That's better. I see that we have a module to produce smart concrete, but we have an urgent need to resume production of steel and silicone.
We have a module to produce smart concrete. Smart concrete. Yeah, smart.
Director, I have an idea. First, convert 5 drones into miners, and we'll proceed.
The drone reconfiguration module allows up to 5 drones to be converted into mining drones and vice versa.
We have smelting furnaces, but to start producing any resource, the relevant oxides are always needed. We will now mine them with the mining drones. Director, we have access to iron and silicone veins. Assign drones to mine the resources from the veins to supply the processing modules with raw materials.
She sounds more like a happy person right now, even though almost everybody died. But okay.
Enter excavation mode and assign mining drones to mine resources directly from a vein.
Okay, I know how to do that. But the thing is, what resource is going to be better to prioritize first? This one needs silicon, maybe. To produce silicon. I don't need silicon right now, and maybe some iron oxide. I'm going to get the iron first. If only I could choose. I have to use the drone like in Age of Empires. Maybe. Okay. Oh, it's getting hot here. Let's mine a little bit more. This is called regolith, and regolith have a property that he has a lot of materials in it, and right now I'm using all the regolith to produce smart concrete to build stuff. Now I have extract silicon oxide. Something like this.
Objective achieved.
You can now watch mining drones extract the oxides, and working drones deliver them to the smelting furnace.
Reduce steel, produce silicon.
You can adjust the game speed by selecting the desired speed using the interface or the hotkeys 1, 2, 3. This feature can help speed up the building process. Alternatively, you can pause the game to plan your future base at a relaxed pace.
Thank you very much, but I have to build more energy panels, solar panels. So one solar panel here. No there. I wanna have a space for the drones to drive. It's going to be something like this. How many resources do we have? Oh, only 5. This is bad, I guess. Well, if I can build two more solar panels, it's going to be beneficial anyway. I need some silicon. Yeah. Well, the base products are getting reduced. A really low pace. 3 iron per minute and 3 silicon per minute. And actually in the middle of the day, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good idea to have a charging station down here, because what I think is that the drones are going to reach to the surface with charge, so maybe by having a recharge station here I'm gonna prevent that. But still, it needs some resources. Let's see here. I will be able to have the energy before the night. Maybe. Batteries have a max output, so that means that even though they have 100,000 energy, or whatever it is, they only output 25. These are megawatts, let's say these megawatts, but I don't know what the unit of measure is. And I have it at 40% right now. My output capacity from battery is going to be 150. I have 12 drones, and yeah, we're doing good. What? Now I see. I'm not progressing the mission because I have to get the materials, and I don't have to use them for the mission to continue. So let's speed up a little bit. I'm going to reduce the iron mining drones, and that will allow me to increase the working area. Here, maybe. Smart concrete, steel, silicon. Now I am at 60% capacity. Also, the batteries have a charging rate, right? So the charging rate is 16 right now, and the maximum charge is 15. So I can charge them faster, but they discharge slower. I'm going to use another solar panel. Oh, what is this? Never mind. Let's see if I can build some storage. Mining production. This is a smelting furnace. I believe I can reconfigure the smelting so I can change the production. Smelting furnace. Yes. Yes, good sir. Give me the options. Components. I'm pretty sure I'm not able to fabricate these components right now, so I have to be extra careful. But I have 16, so why not? I need the silicon anyway. If I recycle the building, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get them back. So it's all about efficiency right now. Oh my god. 27 energy. This is... Why? Oh, yeah. The sun's is going down, so the electricity production is going down too. And in a couple of days or hours, in this case, I'm not going to have enough power production, so the batteries should do the work. Let's see, maybe connecting this apparatus here, and the recipe is going to be silicon because I don't have enough silicon. Silicon production is very slow right now. How long are they going to last? 21 days. going to be enough. If I recall correctly, the dark phase or the night phase is 14 days. Yeah. Pretty nice animation here. What's that?
Director,
Finally.
you can never have too much smart concrete, so it's worth spending time to produce it. For this purpose, we have a pressing module, which may not be the most efficient way, but it's good enough to start with. The pressing module requires only regolith, which is a type of lunar dirt plentiful here. Assign mining drones to the evacuation so that we have the resources we need. Free drones will deliver the regolith to production themselves.
Thank you very much. It's never going to be enough. Come. Here's the situation. I have 2 smelters. However, this is operating on an average efficiency of 20. That means that the resources are not getting by. So this actually was a bad decision because I don't have the drones to
Director,
feed them.
here's the latest news regarding contracts. To resume shipments to Earth, we'll need to restore communication and significantly expand production. If we manage this in the near term, I'll negotiate an extremely lucrative contract with the aerospace company FASM. They've lost their supplier and are willing to pay generously for an urgent order. I'm still looking into the matter, but be prepared to devote all resources to this effort if you want to maximize the benefits. I'll return as soon as new information becomes available.
Okay. That was our business guy. He's pretty good at business, actually. I'm pretty sure it's not a matter of mining, but more of logistics here. I have very little drones to work with, so I'm pretty tempted to. Yeah, why not? I'm actually only using 4 drones to mine. I didn't build on smart concrete because the thing is that I barely have enough logistics to supply the other refineries, I mean smelting facilities, so that will be a waste of resources right now, and the day is not near in the horizon, so it was going to be a waste of energy. I prefer to wait a little bit, and I don't seem to have like a timer, so let's continue this way. 2 more to go.
Objective achieved.
Well, that's a start. There should be enough smart concrete for the first time.
So what now?
Director, we have a message on the emergency channel. I'll put it on the screen.
Attention. This is Arthur Moore, commander of the Hope 2 orbital station. The station has sustained severe damage from multiple collisions. We have lost key control modules. A hard moon landing will occur in the coming weeks. Request assistance from anyone who hears this message. All crew members are ordered to take shelter in Block 4. I repeat.
The debris from the meteorite impact must have gotten Hope 2. I'm already contacting Crust to report it.
Director, my name is Clyde Draper, and I lead the Crust Search and Rescue operation. We are aware of the situation with Hope 2, and are already developing an evacuation plan. There's still a chance to restore resource mining and production at your facility, and it's in our mutual interest for you to assist us. We need a place to accommodate the rescued crew, and your base is the most suitable candidate for this. Crust will provide you with the necessary equipment and scientific resources to carry out the assigned tasks.
With all due respect, Director, I do not share your doubts. People are in danger, and if it's in our power to help them, we must do so.
With all due respect, Alice, altruism has clouded your judgment. Crust is clearly asking for grant aid that we cannot afford right now. I suggest we focus on restoring production and resuming shipments to Earth, where resources are urgently needed right now. Also, I've negotiated a prepayment with FASM. We can use their funds if we start reestablishing the contract system now.
But all you care about is profit. If that's the case, think of the technology Crust will provide. It's worth as much as our base in its current state.
Do we pay a fair price for their technology? Don't forget, Director, by accepting Crust's offer, we will allow them to decide how our base is developed. We'll have to focus on the construction of the living quarters and postpone the expansion of high-tech manufacturing and investigation of the meteorite case.
Crust is going to accommodate the surviving Hope 2 crew members at your base in exchange for equipment and technologies for us to carry out a rescue mission. If you accept Crust's offer, you will lose access to the FASM contract, for which the corporation is willing to pay upfront.
This is the part where I have to decide if I want to go with the crew or the deliveries to Earth. And I have already done the crew, and it's actually pretty nice. But this run I would like to focus on restoring supply deliveries to Earth. So it's going to be... no, it is not. Normal difficulty recommended for this playthrough, and if it's actually the first playthrough, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna go for the high difficulty because, you know.
Good choice. You need to establish contact with the station, assist the commander with the evacuation, and then transport the team to your base. You should have living quarters suitable for sustaining life by then. Begin preparations for the construction of the living quarters immediately. It is a complex and resource-intensive structure, so maximize and optimize production so you're ready when survivors arrive. In summary, your main tasks are: contact the station and ensure the transport of the crew to your base. Construct a residential facility with life support systems. We will send a research plan and transportation for search and rescue operations shortly.
We've barely recovered from the explosion. Now our base is just a couple of mining and processing modules. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to save the crew, but it'll be almost impossible in such a short amount of time.
Believe.
We definitely can't do it alone. I will send a request to colleagues and inform you when new information becomes available.
Indeed, the timing's not ideal. However, we still have the ability to break down the task and move towards our goal with small steps. First, we need to ramp up production. Living quarters will require a lot of resources. We have smelting furnaces, but we need extractors and refineries to extract oxides from mined regolith. Director, Crust has handed us the research plan, and we're ready to begin. Research underground mining and place 2 extractors on the iron and silicon veins.
fundamental. This is one of those technology that I need. In the past, I didn't have access to the tree. This is pretty good improvement because I spent most of the gameplay without knowing that the salvage reserve was on this level. So it was pretty hard to me to get the required materials in the past. But anyway, that's a pretty nice improvement. Underground mining, it was yeah, that was the required research. Now I have 32. Okay. Storage, general storage is going to be a good idea. This is going to allow me to produce urban resources without the buildings getting ruled by the production resources. Right now in the surface I don't have nothing to do because, well, it's night time, so my steel production is high. However, maybe it's time to increase the concrete. Let's see the price. Yeah, the concrete is pretty high. The concrete requirements is high, and yeah, I believe we're gonna make it, but I don't know. Maybe it's time to change this to. Don't tell me they are. Okay.
Research complete.
Nice. Extraction veins. Here is the structure, and I'm going to construct it like so. And
don't forget that extractors need electricity. Hold down shift to build a chain of utility poles.
I would like to make iron production here. That will allow me to decrease the need for logistics. However, the yeah, I'm trying to speak in English, bro. Malfunction. Let's repair that, and this is going to get annoying in the future because I have to repair manually all the production facilities. Okay, I'm mining some iron, well, regolith, and here's the interesting part of the regolith. It has a percentage of materials, right? And because the regolith in this mining patch is iron rich, it got 50% iron from one regolith. I could get the regolith to be processed in another facility, but the percentage are going to decide how much material I'm getting from it. And in this case I have a silicon here, and what this means is that the regolith here is silicon rich. It doesn't mean that I will get silicon only. That's the case. I'm going to make a refinery here, or smelter, was it the name? I believe it's the smelting furnaces. Yeah, something like this. And my idea right now is to research conveyor belts. Drone maintenance. Okay. Now I would like to move the silicon, maybe. I want to delete this. How much resources I'm going to get is the question. If I were to build what I'm actually concerned is the components. Let's see how many components I get. Oh my god, how many components I got. Yeah, the entire facility use recycled by 100%. I'm gonna increase the working area here a little bit, like so. And I have to connect the electricity there. No. And then I have to choose the production scheme. Nice.
Research complete.
Good. Now I would like to use a conveyor belt here. Like so. There you go. Conveyor belts are actually quite expensive once you start using them, but they bring more use to the table than having the drones deliver all the products. Now, yeah, I have to select. Where is conveyor belt? No. Sorry. I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong here. Let's see. I will have to check the iron production because I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong. Let's just continue with the there it is. This is the regular refinery. This is why it's not working there. I'm gonna fix it in a moment. First I want to leave this producing some silicon. There it is. Yeah. So I actually need to delete the conveyor belt. I'm going to. There you go. And I have to use a refinery. Wiring. I forgot about this. So something looks something like this.
Objective achieved.
It's going to drop the resources here. And the production
See,
is going to
the data, the extractors have started mining.
Yeah.
Now, finish the research and build 2 regolith refineries for producing iron and silicon, respectively. Director, place the regolith refineries similarly to optimize future production.
Yes.
A single regolith refinery extracts the necessary oxides from the regolith by thermal treatment. The process leaves slag that can also be used in production.
No. Okay. Oh, the drones build so slow. But anyway, we made it to the next morning, I guess. I will have 14 days to charge the batteries again. But I believe I could do it. A single spark wheel, a single regular refinery. Okay, thank you very much. There. See, now the regolith is going to be reprocessed into iron oxide, and I will just transport the oxide to the refinery. The problem is that this smelting furnace here is doing nothing, but I will leave it there for a little bit. I'm just gonna shut it down so I don't have to pay maintenance for it, and I will do the same for the silicon, because as you can see it's going to fail soon. Okay. I'm not pretty familiar with the production times, so don't expect too much efficiency from my part, but I'm gonna duplicate the layout I use here. For the iron, I'm gonna duplicate into the silicon. And this time I'm gonna leave a little more space. I'm gonna select the silicon oxide, conveyor belts, and the connection. Then I will make the smelting furnace. Something like this, like a circle, and this is going to get automated soon, maybe. Yeah, control chose the exit ports of the facilities, but not this. Yeah. Connected with a cable. Nice.
Objective achieved.
A single regolith refinery is a mono-refinery that can only produce one type of oxide at a time. Be sure to select the recipes for iron and silicon oxide to start production.
Objective achieved.
Director, a conveyor belt will speed up production and eliminate the need for drones in resource delivery. I advise you to keep an eye on this technology.
You heard him, Director. Now we have a steel production chain, but we can increase its efficiency by connecting the modules with conveyor belts. It will reduce the load for drones and speed up production. Exactly what we need right now.
Objective achieved.
And
use the conveyor tool and connect the extractor to the refinery and smelting furnace.
The thing is, I already did, so...
Director, we managed to dispatch the Research Rover Scout. It's essential for your next mission. Examine the satellite repeater and make contact with the Hope 2 crew. Mr. Ratchet will help you sort out the controls. You're free to use data that will help with the mission. Some of it will expedite the research. Professor Wilfrey knows what to do with it. However, remember that all ship logs, crew records, and other materials related to the incident are the property of Crust. Your company has no authority to examine this information.
This is very counterproductive, but anyway, it's just a game. In the real life, I will be mad.
Ratchet, have you heard the news? Crust put you in charge of the new toy. We don't have much time to contact the crew, so helping the director get the rover to the repeater is your top priority.
Not only did we lose almost all of our equipment, but we also turned out to be the last hope for Crust and the Hope Station. Anyway, Director, we're in a hurry. Land the cargo pod with the rover and we'll proceed.
Land the rover, okay. This is the problem with me and the building games. I usually forget to keep researching stuff, so you know I lost valuable time of researching time there. However, I will try to get the salvage. Yeah. What's a mini raid? Yeah, I will get this because you know there's a lot of materials in the moon. Last time I have a hard time trying to get the materials from Mary. It was possible and I built it in time, but you know, wasting science points. Ah, yeah, I can. How the research works is that I have like 3 main research type of, well, research, and if for example I select this one and it's a blue one, I will not be able to research the drone upgrade, right? So I have to get different research colors to different production or different research projects, and the orange one is for engineering. So this is why I'm able to, you know, develop this research, but I cannot use the fundamental right now. And if I recall correctly, I will be able to unlock this later. But for this part, let's keep up with the engineering research. And this research, how can I say it? The way the research works here in this game is, I like it a lot. So it's not like you just produce research points and use them to unlock everything. No. You have to like have a balance. Some technologies use more of a research, as you can see here. These use fundamental research, I believe. Yeah, and some engineering. So nothing gets waste unless you are not researching something that use those points. These are my resources. Anyway, my batteries are almost full. I'm gonna build a couple of batteries. Now I have concrete problems. Let's solve the concrete. I have conveyor belts, so maybe it's a good idea to increase the production. Pressure module. Oh no. Let's increase the regolith production, the base regolith production. This, I'm pretty sure this regolith is better used for the smart concrete production. Pretty sure, actually. Nice. Maybe it was not a good idea to increase my production in the end of the day, but anyway. Select. Yeah, I have to deliver the robber. Very nice robber, you ask me. Oh, the music in this game is beautiful.
Horizon 6. Almost everything has been modified. Only the hull is original. There's serious hardware there. Even Crust doesn't have much like it. Send it off base and see what we can find with it.
Goodbye, robber. Scientific potential. I believe the robber generates points for research. So let's see what does the robber what the robber does in the moon. Let's keep looking. Turn this off.
Objective achieved. Objective achieved.
Examine the repeater.
Attention. This is First Vice President Alice Vance speaking. We have received equipment and coordinates and are beginning a rescue operation as per Crust directive. Our mission, to safely evacuate the crew of Hope 2 and get them back to base in one piece. By this time, habitable living quarters must be completed. Director, you need to send a rover to the repeater and contact the station crew. Professor Wilfrey, please request Crust life support technology. Ratchet, we're going to need a cargo truck for crew transport. Take care of it for us. Personnel on Earth to proceed under new directives issued by your immediate supervisor. Oh.
Research complete.
Oh my god. Really? Okay. You have to select the expedition, then select the transport. I almost lost my time here. I was about to leave the screen, but wasn't pretty sure because it didn't seem like the rover was doing anything. Okay.
We cannot rely solely on Crust to deliver all the equipment. We need to prepare ourselves. We need a cargo truck to deliver the crew, and we need it now. Ratchet, any ideas?
We can try to fix this piece of scrap metal. It's a Pathfinder 3B, an outdated model, but it has increased maneuverability and payload capacity. Just what we need.
Oh my god. This is a lot of steel. I'm not gonna repair it right now. Let's see if I can increase the steel production here. Okay. I have research points. Engineering, hardware building at the needed components factory. This is a I need titanium and I don't have a lot of titanium yet. I haven't found. I'm gonna research anything of this ocean right now. And I'm going to focus on the efficiency. Okay. This is a better option. No, I can research that. Let's go with the smelting furnace upgrade. It's gonna be a better option. This is what I was talking about, the research, the research gameplay, let's call it like that. As you can see, I'm producing 77 blue research, and this get used in the first research. I have to use blue research. And then I have another research that need the blue research and the orange research, but it's only using the orange because the blue is being used in the first. So this is a nice implementation, and I really like it. I haven't seen that many games that use different research
Director, it
approach.
looks like the rover has run out of power. Now, it couldn't
Really?
beat a turtle in a race, and until the sun is up again, there's nothing we can do about it. The rover is solar powered, and as soon as the sun goes down, it starts using energy from its batteries. Keep this in mind when planning long-distance expeditions.
I don't want to use all my steel because I will need it for expansion to expand my production in the future. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try and find the titanium. However, I remember that I have like a sonar of some sort, but anyway, let's prepare it. Maybe I can find some resources in the moon. Idle mining drones. I'm gonna use 3 drones and I'm gonna increase the logistics. I have only 9 components left, so I have to be really careful of how I will use my resources. $20. It's pretty balanced. Oh, what a nice surprise. It didn't charge. This is the part I hate of this game.
The engine is running. This old timer may not look like much, but the cargo truck has passed all tests and is ready for operation. Director, we'll send a cargo truck as soon as we receive the crew's coordinates. You don't have to worry about the delivery.
Okay. My concrete is my basic components are in a respectable levels. However, maybe it would be a good idea to increase my availability in the future. Let's see the storage. Oh, this thing is too big. Yeah, that's what she said. Okay. Single resource storage doesn't use any complex materials. I'm going to build them anyway. I don't want to stop production just because I don't have space for storage. To storage all the materials I needed for expanding the base in the future. One thing to keep in mind when checking the machines are that average efficiency. If a machine is lower than maybe 18 efficiency, it could mean you have a problem with the resources. Like they are not getting the resources or they are not able to output the resources because they are full. And it's a pretty good thing to measure from time to time. Lasts for 4.5 days.
Research complete.
Almost daytime. research complete. Yeah, no energy. I mean, I have to repair the refinery. Geophysical prospecting. This is a ore detector. I will have to build one to find the resources. Let's see. Guys, I'll be right back. One moment, please.
Director, our energy reserves are almost at zero. The moon has a long day-night cycle. Make sure we have enough solar panels to charge the batteries during the solar phase. In the event of an urgent power shortage, modules with low priority are the first to be disconnected from the network. You can manually disable modules that are not needed at the moment to optimize consumption.
Okay, we're back. Now a module needs repairs. Yeah. Lower module. I'm gonna wait for the day to use the scanner. I almost ran out of energy, but I'm gonna make it, so no problem there. The research, how's the research going? Yeah, it's okay. I'm doing okay. The smelting furnace upgrade is gonna speed things up. But I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck here. However, I'm getting a lot of research from the rover. Like, wow, almost like a lab in the earth. Anyway, let's keep up. Examine the repeater. How long today? It's almost there. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off because I'm not using them right now. Maybe it's going to be a better idea to demolish the building. Yeah, that seems like a better option. I will have a better use for the components in the
Director,
future.
human lives are at stake. We must hurry.
Contact the Hope 2 crew. But I already did, you know. Nice, almost there. I'm going to increase my electricity production because they don't use any specific parts, and the batteries too, so it's worth to invest in energy to keep working around the clock. How much does it cost for? Maybe 5. This is going to be a better option. Yes.
You can't build here.
Oh my god, no. Damn.
Director, we've established communication with the station.
The situation is critical. The station has suffered a lot of damage. The navigation system is down. Power and life support systems are failing. Medical assistance is urgently required. There are a few injured crew members. We've already lost some people. Now that we have a signal from the surface, I'll try to keep the crew reassured. We'll activate the emergency beacon so you can pick us up after landing.
Just by imagine I know it's a game and stuff, but imagine being in a space station that is going to crash to the moon, and you can do nothing about it. You pretty much are going to slam into the ground. There's so many movies about that.
What do you mean you're not ready to rescue us? Listen to me. You must make it happen. People's lives depend on your work. Our orbit is decaying. We can't change course. I'll reroute energy from Block 6 and 2 and try to delay the lunar landing as much as possible. Our lives are in your hands, Director. Hurry up.
Director, we urgently need to build living quarters and get them out there. Professor, have we received the necessary technologies?
Crust has handed over the research plan. They agreed to help, but the main burden will fall on our shoulders.
Living quarters will require a lot of space. Director, make sure the drones mine enough area for construction.
Director, I consider it my duty to remind you that lunar research is divided into 3 main fields: fundamental, engineering, and social. Each laboratory is capable of conducting independent research, but studying certain technologies may require the cooperation of multiple fields. All available research is grouped into 3 main directions: fundamental, engineering, and social. Fundamental research is responsible for logistics and communication with other organizations, as well as drone. Some research requires multiple types of science points at once. You can assign tasks in different sections, and then the research plan will be conducted in parallel. The speed of research depends on your science points income. You can always rearrange your research to actualize the priorities for your current goal.
I just love this research system. It's just so refreshing to see something new. Anyway, let's keep up. I have choose production module. Oh my, really? Have to select no problem. Let's increase the storage for this. We must keep mining. No problemo. Okay, now is a very good opportunity to use this. Maybe I can find titanium here. Oh, nice! Six. Now we have to select the steel branch, the steel resources. Don't forget the moon. Go here, investigate. Private lab, start an expedition. This part of the game is pretty nice, actually. You can explore the moon and you know, have a little bit of exploration. Okay. I'm going to increase the mining drones.
Director, news about the difficult situation with Hope 2 has reached us. We are ready to provide a base to temporarily accommodate the crew. The offer has already been sent to your representative.
Message from an unknown sender. Security needs a little time to decrypt. Okay, great. Director, Malachite has responded to our request for help. They are offering assistance to our rescue operation. But there's a catch. I'll put the message on the screen now. The Malachite lunar base is not designed for long-term human occupancy, but it is equipped with small life support modules. Judging by the sensors, they're still functioning. Malachite is offering to temporarily accommodate the crew on their base to give us time to build what we need. However, if you read their offer carefully, it implies that we will have to return the favor if necessary. We can agree to their terms to make the rescue go smoothly, but remember that in that case, we will owe them a favor in return. In any case, the decision is yours.
No, I can do it myself.
I can't agree with your decision, Director, but I understand your reasons for being cautious.
Far out control tower in the middle of the barren landscape stands a lone control tower. There are no obvious signs of damage, and the structure seems to have been abandoned for some time. There are no people or the user rover inside. Emergency boxes are empty, and the only interesting thing is the information from the control computers. According to it, a supply convoy was supposed to pass nearby but never reach its destination. You have been credited with research points for 60 days. Nice. Let's keep exploring. Just like this. This is easier for me to send the rover to investigate parts of the. Oh! I remember. Here's the thing. You can make like locate hiding. See, I didn't knew about this mechanic that you can search hiding objects and it will point the location of the signal, you know. And if you move the rover there, you can get the access to a point where you can explore and maybe get some, I don't know, information. I will leave it there. I believe in a couple of minutes I will be back to check what the rover found. Well, the rover will not found anything because I have to use the scan ability. Let's keep up with the production. Now I want to increase the, oh my god, the lighting is real. I want to increase availability of concrete. The thing is that I don't want the machines to stop. This machine is being working at 94% efficiency. I don't know why the 94, but that means that that means that the machine is high in efficiency and there's no problem with the production. So anyway, oh, pretty nice animation there. There you go. I see. How's the word used for when something is stopped because they have a problem with input or output clock? clock production maybe? I don't know. There it is. My little beautiful machine. I will select the rolling mill because actually I have found titanium and almost all my engineering research is going to be waste if I don't have any engineering research to be done. Let's go here. No, the stream is over. It crashed to the desktop. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'll be back soon. I mean, like in a couple of days, to keep up with the campaign. Thank you for, watching, I guess.